I'm here with the Brat Star crew.
Are you kidding me with the Brat Star crew? Mike Branch here at Seminole Harley Davidson with the one, the only, the indomitable Shade Tree Surgeon with the amazing necrogenic enchantress of note, summoned from the netherworld to be here today. And of course, mother of frogs, queen of all the Florida men, breaker of motorcycles, Shaylisi. Come on, baby. And Mike Branch.
And Mike Branch. I don't have grandfather of babies. I don't have a cool title. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Saturday morning. Today's October 9th, I think. I'm trying to go to Seminole Harley Davidson tomorrow in Sanford, Florida, which is north of Orlando, but it's on I-4 east, but it kind of goes anyway. And I want to take the Goldwing, but all my brake calipers are still off. This is a project I've been working on for about 2 weeks. I got all my parts in this week. I rebuilt all three calipers, the two on the front, the one on the rear. On the rear one, I forced one of the pistons back in with a C-clamp. Shouldn't have done that. I messed it up. So I had to go buy a grease gun yesterday to see today if I can get that out. I don't know if I can get it out. I might have to have some help from somewhere, but we're gonna get these brakes built back up, put it all back together, bleed it out, so I can ride this thing hopefully tomorrow to Sanford. Let's get started. So I had to go make a couple of runs for some hardware. I want to show you what I did. So I created this problem here. I had both of these pistons completely out, or I put new seals in, and then this piston I forced in with the C-clamp. And I really messed up doing that. So today I had to go find a Zerk fitting that would fit. I had to get a grease gun first of all. I had to get a grease fitting that would fit in here, and then I had to get a bolt that would go into that hole. I was able to force these out this far with two brake pads in. This is a very thin, this is going to be the last one here. Just to finish getting these out. And of course this other one is moving quite easily. And then here comes the other one. Here comes the other one. There we go. Alright, so that gets these out. I didn't know about this grease gun trick until I talked to some folks on the Steve Saunders forum, and Shelby texted me and let me know this was also an option, which is good. I didn't know that was a thing, so now I know. So, moral of the story, do not force pistons back in. This one should come out just fine. It's just, oh, both of them. Alright, perfect. Look at that. Look at all that big pile of grease in there. We're going to clean that out. We'll catch back up with you when I do that. I still have to use my Dremel tool. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's corroded inside of there, so I bought a Dremel. I'm going to clean that out a little bit before I put the new slide pan back in. Alright, I spared all of you the details of me putting all three of the calipers back together and using the Dremel to clear out the little sleeve where the pen goes through. One, you don't want to see all that shit necessarily. Two, some choice words may have been used. Anyway, let me show you here. I've got them all on. I need to bleed them still. We're going to do that next. And hopefully that goes smoothly. When I pulled these off, all three of these calipers off the bike, they were pretty much all frozen in place right here at the pin because of the corrosion. Now, it floats freely and I love it. It's moving that much right now because the pads still, they're loose. I haven't pumped any brake fluid in here. There's no pressure yet, but I'm so happy with that. All right, good morning, everybody. So it's now Sunday morning. I got the Goldwing all put back together yesterday. All three brake calipers are rebuilt. They're all back on. I did get them bled. That took me way longer than I wanted it to. It's still a little bit spongy, and the brake system's old. I'm convinced that the brake lines that are on there, the original rubber brake lines that were put on at the factory back in 1984, 1985. So I need to look about getting that replaced. Probably rebuild some master cylinders to see if that helps. But I'm waiting on Jeremy to get here. You met him before. He helped me with my timing belts. We're going to head down to Ybor City, meet some people. I'm not exactly sure how many people are coming, but then we're going to head to Sanford from there. I am taking the Goldwing, like I said before. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, and we'll see you on the road. All right, slight alteration in plans. We got up here to the Dirty Shame. We were going to meet a bunch of folks and take off, but by the time we finished eating breakfast over at Sunday's, Josh came and said he had to hit the road, so it's just going to be the four of us for a little while, and then these two, Devin, and then I forgot this fella's name over here. Shit! They want me to lead the way. We still aren't 100% sure what route we're taking, to be honest with you. We looked at a couple different ones. If you've never ridden in Florida on the interstate system, they all pretty much suck, but I-4 is the worst one, especially in Orlando. So I want to try to avoid that as much as we can. So, we'll see what happens.
I met you on a sunny day. Right there you took my breath away. Young and pretty, was it just a dream?
So I may have mentioned it earlier, but my brakes are still relatively spongy. If there's any slamming of the brakes that are required, I'm probably just going to end up dying. So knowing that, fucking do it.
From just the thought of you. A long blonde hair and your beautiful smile. Your sense of humor makes it all worthwhile. Don't make
so we're almost here, man. I have no idea what I was able to record back there before. This fucking Goldwing has been a goddamn trooper. I love it. All right, let's see what we can see. Do what we can do. Hey. So we're here in Seminole, Harley Davidson with her two wheels. She flew in this morning like an hour and a half ago. So welcome to Florida once again. I know that this is like your moonlighting state.
I'll be back in a week. I'll have the bike next week. So.
Oh, will you?
Yeah.
Are you coming to, oh yeah, you're coming to the camp out. Yeah, we'll be down there.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice. Awesome. Well, thanks for coming along.
Yes.
We'll see you in a bit. I asked if there was an ATM here. He said, yeah, this is a Harley dealership, just like a strip club. Of course there's an ATM here.
I know, he just wants to cuddle.
Yeah.
Look, come here.
He is the cutest dog. Oh my god. So pretty. He's doing pretty good, all considered.
Hey, I'm here with the Kenny Quest show. If you guys haven't tuned into him yet, He's pretty. I didn't know I wasn't subscribed. I know I've seen your channel before. I just looked it up right now and I'm subscribed now. So he's a local boy near the area, and I just ran into him in Seminole. Tell me about your channel a little bit.
Sure, I'm a new rider. Just started riding about 6 months ago, and never been on two wheels before. And I got to a point in my life like something's missing, you know. And I see all these motorcycles go by, and I'm always envious, you know. Everybody's wearing their leathers and the exhaust. Man, I want to be on that bike. And that was 2009. And
okay.
then, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And so fast forward 2020 comes around, and I'm watching YouTube videos. Pandemic hits, and I'm like, I'm tired. I've watched everything on TV. What am I going to watch? So I found YouTube.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, what are my interests? Okay, motorcycles. Let me learn about motorcycles.
Even though you hadn't had one,
right.
That was your interest.
Yes.
Okay.
And so I learned about, you know, how to ride, so to speak, watching Blockhead and some other guys. Then I found Shade Tree Surgeon and his entertainment, and Pedro.
What's up, Pedro?
Pedro does my modifications for me.
Hell yeah.
So,
Got good hammers in the house.
Always need a good hammer dropper on here. Yeah.
Yep. So I cashed in the 401k, bought a bike,
Fuck yeah, man.
and bought a bunch of camera equipment, and now I'm a moto vlogger. And
That's awesome. Hey, if you haven't, I know a lot of my viewers are still India, UK, whatever, but check him out, man. It's good shit. Always want to support the local guys more than ever, and especially somebody just coming up and learning to ride. He also brought an entourage. I've never seen somebody so new to riding have girls walking around with their merch on, with butt cheeks hanging out of shorts. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, why not? Beer, girls, and bikes.
Hell yeah. So I'm here with Blockhead. Anyway, he's out here at the Seminole Harley Davidson, not in Seminole, Florida. I thought I would stop by and say hello. What's up? So anyway, I'm gonna let him get back to doing his thing. He's been standing here entertaining everybody for a while. So we'll see you around.
Okay, Mike Branch, I'm sending you on a mission. I would say it's a mission from God, but
Thank you, Satan.
I don't think there's any God around here.
all right. And I'm going to tell you something right now. I've gotten a bunch of beers today, and so has my very good friend here from the Netherworld, Necrogenic. But I'm going to tell you something right now. I would never curse a warm beer because I don't want to be cursed. No. On this absolute vision right here. So you're on a mission right now to get Courtney a cold beer.
Happy to oblige. So the thing about coming to a Harley event is you never know like what's inventory and what's just people's bikes because they all look the same. I'm not trying to talk shit. It just is what it is. Just filled up with gas. We've got a couple of hours worth of riding left. We're gonna stop at this place called Tijuana Flats. It's kind of like a little chain here. He's gonna lead. We both have navigation. The thing is, like on my bike, I tell Siri to navigate. She uses Apple Maps, and I can look on my watch for like the next stop or whatever. But he's got his phone up on a little holder, and that might be a little better. I don't know where he went. There he is. So hopefully it doesn't start raining any harder because that shit fucking hurts, man. Woo! Woo! I'm hoping that we'll be able to start riding, well, when the rain stops and there's still some daylight out, because it looks like the fastest route per maps is going to be through a couple of back highways, and that's my jam, man. Oh, I'm in neutral.
Summertime, summertime, love's in its prime. Summertime, summertime, everything's just fine. But autumn came, turned love into shame. And love's a game, no one's to blame. Who are you counting on? Who are you leaning on? When the cold winds blow strong, who are you counting on? Wintertime, wintertime, blood in the snow. Wintertime, wintertime, release the need Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve, Adam and Eve. New Year's Eve, New Year's Eve, wear it on